Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are listening to the initial or the first episode of BizCast. BizCast, it's a production of the VIP Media Group as we aim to bring to you the people in business near to you. You're gonna get the opportunity to hear about the business, the individuals behind the business, the product, the service, all that is on offer. In this first episode, we're going to be hearing from the founder, owner, operations person, the man behind the whole brand, the VIP Media brand here in Montserrat, none other than Karanje Fernandez. Karanje, aka Pops, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. It's a pleasure to be on the first episode. Look forward to this interview.
Okay, great stuff. So let's get right into the meat of the matter. Tell us what type of product or service you offer.
Well, currently at the moment, VIP Media, that's my business. We offer photography, graphic design, and videography services. Also, we do advertising. So if persons want to advertise their business with us, we can promote their business on our social media page or other platforms such as our website and so forth.
Okay, great, great. Tell us how and why did you start this business?
Well, basically, the main reason why I started this business is because growing up, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. And in terms of reaching a stage of self actualization, it is important for me to own my own business, be employed by myself or work for myself. Also, one of the main things that's give me the passion to go and start this business was the fact that I was doing photography and graphic design and videography for my personal use. So I said, why not use it to, make a extra income? So that's how it got started.
Okay, sounds great, sounds great. Tell us though, how would you describe your business to a potential client?
Well, I would describe my business as, being a very welcoming business, a friendly business, a business that you would enjoy doing business with. Um, Basically, we try to interact with our clients, treat them equally, and treat them with high respect, so that we could encourage them to, continue doing business.
Okay, sounds about right. And I consider myself a part of the VIP media family.
Of course.
So tell us, again, what would you say is our competitive advantage in in our target market?
Well, um, our competitive advantage in the market has always been our timeliness in terms of the response time we have in terms of conducting business. We're always welcoming, we're always ready to work with different clients, no matter what size or how big you are. We're welcoming to you and ready to work with you. So that family kind of vibes are friendly um, gestures or behavior of the organization or the business, sorry, is what we really would say is our competitive advantage.
Okay, great stuff, great stuff. Currently, you are a young man. VIP Media is just about 3 years or so being in existence. And where do you see yourself and or the business in the next 5 years?
I would say that this business would be, a bit better than it is right now because, the issues with small businesses. It takes a while before you fully get going in terms of functioning in the areas that you want to do based on financing. Mostly everything was basically financed from savings and so forth. So in terms of the next 5 years, I see VIP Media basically offering more services and more products at a even better quality to our community and our targeted market.
Okay. Now, no business is without its challenge, and definitely, I'm sure that you would have experienced some challenges at some point in time during the business. Tell us about a time when you experienced a conflict conducting business and how you did handle it.
Sometimes you have business projects that you're working on, and because of certain limitations, you're not able to deliver what is expected of you. These limitations might be, you probably don't have the proper equipment to do it at a certain time, or probably you have challenges with your equipment and so forth. So I would say a challenging time in business was, one time that I have to deliver a product, but based on circumstances, equipment failure and so forth, I basically, had to try and work around it. Maybe I had to borrow gear, borrow equipment in order to, complete that project.
Wow. Um, you just spoke about some challenges that you would have had in the past in terms of of doing business and delivering to your customers.
Yes.
Um, about tell us about a time when you might have faced an unhappy client and how you did manage that situation.
Well, one time, right? I think I was printing something for someone, and it probably didn't come out to their expectation because I think they expected more than what I would have told them in the first place. I would have proposed to them. So I printed that stuff. I got it to them, and then they weren't satisfied with what we had provided them. So basically, what I did in that situation, them being unsatisfied, I would have to refund them their money. But at the end, they end up on, basically refuse to accept a refund. So they made what we offered them work. So it basically played out smooth because it was a regular customer. So I guess they were more understanding of the situation at the moment. But since then, we tried to clarify everything that we're doing and let customers know exactly what they will be receiving so that there won't be any misleading in any way.
Okay, I guess it was a win-win situation. But
Yes, yes.
what would you consider as your greatest strength or your greatest weakness?
Greatest strength is our willingness to work and trying to make things happen in a timely manner. Um, Even if we're not able to do it, we would try to refer our clients to the relative, the suitable person or whoever could handle for them or seek that assistance for our customers. That's a strength. Basically, our weakness is that um, sometimes there's certain things that we don't have as a business that would give us that extra push or that extra edge to perform better. But over time, we will be acquiring our stuff and gaining that new knowledge that would give us that boost to overcome our weakness. Where wherever we
Okay.
are.
So certainly interesting indeed. Now, uh, let's talk a bit about you, Karen J, as an individual. Tell me a fun fact about yourself.
Well, I would say basically I love music. I used to be a rapper. I used to be a rapper before. A good time before.
Oh, okay. You have any recordings? Where can we find any evidence of such?
Well, I have a gospel song on Facebook. Yeah, I have it on Facebook, but I have it on YouTube as well. So I used to basically do gospel music, basically inspirational music. Yeah, so that's where it all started.
Okay, and a fitting introduction to the next question. You speak about inspiration. What advice would you give to other entrepreneurs or someone who wants to start a business
Well,
and they might be afraid to take the first step?
I would basically, tell them to put some thinking into it. Do your research before you start the business. Try to identify your targeted market, and if your business involves providing a service or producing products, do a better research around that product or that service, and then definitely take the risk of starting a business, because at the end of the day everybody see how the world is going and how important it is to have multiple streams of income. So as an individual, that should be the main aim of everyone. All right. So I would basically encourage them to go ahead, start a business.
Okay, and finally, if persons would be interested in acquiring your service or products, or how can they contact you?
You can contact us at vipmediams.com, or you can contact us at vipmediams@gmail.com, or on our Facebook page, VIP Media. Our telephone number
Okay,
three
thank you
nine
very much.
telephone number 392-2707 as well. We have WhatsApp, or you can direct call.
Okay, thank you very much, Karanja. And any parting words our for your our customers, our potential customers, clients?
I would like to leave with just encouraging them to go out, do your research, think about starting a business if you haven't started one as yet, or even if you have one, you can always think about expanding that business, starting to offer more products or more services so that you could develop yourself, increase your income, increase your knowledge as it relates to business and entrepreneurship.
Oh, thank you, Karanja. Once again, appreciate this conversation you had with us in the first BizCast and this series brought to you, of course, by the VIP family of business, VIP Media, of course, providing photography, marketing, and other services around that line, digital marketing, of course, and other services in relation to graphic designs, uh, social media platform management, all that good stuff. So again, thank you for the persons who did tune in and listen to us. And we will continue to bring the persons who are responsible for businesses closest to you. Stay tuned. You can follow us on social media and of course Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can find us there. So thank you for listening once again, and we look forward to seeing you or hearing from you as our potential customers and business owners